Good evening, and welcome to Today Uncut. Before we dive into tonight's story, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so you can stay updated on all our latest stories. Now, let's get into the tragic events that have rocked the business world. On Wednesday morning, UnitedHealthcare CEO Brian Thompson was shot and killed in a targeted attack outside the New York Hilton Midtown. The gunman shot Thompson in the back and right calf just before 7 a.m., and the CEO was rushed to Mount Sinai West.
You are looking at a gunman carrying out a hit. Police say no question he's aiming at his target, 50-year-old Brian Thompson, the CEO of UnitedHealthcare.
It appears the suspect was lying in wait for several minutes. And as the victim was walking to the conference hotel, the suspect approached from behind and fired several rounds.
Despite efforts to save him, Thompson was pronounced dead shortly after arriving. Authorities quickly classified the attack as a brazen and deliberate act. In the aftermath, law enforcement launched a nationwide manhunt for the gunman.
And this is what we know, that suspect still on the run as police obtain now new surveillance video. This is day 3.
The FBI has offered a $50,000 reward for information leading to an arrest, but the suspect remains on the loose. Early evidence has led authorities to suspect that the shooter fled New York City shortly after the killing.
We have released the photo yesterday. We would appreciate you getting that photo out to your audience because we also have reason to believe that the person in question has left New York City.
Investigators believe he may have taken a cab to the Port Authority bus terminal, suggesting he could be anywhere in the country.
We're told that after that shooting, the suspect took a taxi to a local bus facility, so it's unclear where the gunman could be right now.
The investigation has uncovered several key pieces of evidence. Authorities found a backpack in Central Park on Friday, which they believe may belong to the suspect. Forensic tests are underway to determine if it contains any clues that could help identify the gunman. In addition, police have found a burner phone and water bottle near the scene, which could yield important fingerprints or information if they can unlock the phone. The suspect's movements leading up to the crime have also come under scrutiny. Investigators believe he arrived in New York City on November 24th, after traveling by bus from Atlanta. He stayed at a hostel on the Upper West Side, using a fake New Jersey ID. Surveillance footage has captured the suspect several times during his stay in the city, although he made efforts to hide his identity by wearing a mask and hoodie. Surveillance footage from the morning of the killing shows the suspect riding an electric bike into Central Park just minutes after the shooting. Despite an extensive search of the park, investigators have not yet found any direct link to the suspect. The case has raised many questions, particularly regarding the gunman's motivation. Some believe he viewed himself as a vigilante, targeting Thompson due to frustration with the healthcare system. The words "delage" and "depose" found on shell casings at the scene have led to speculation that the shooter may have been seeking justice against a company that is often criticized for prioritizing profits over patients. Despite a clear image of the suspect without his mask, police have yet to make an arrest. The investigation is hampered by the fact that the suspect is not known to law enforcement and may not be a resident of New York City. As a result, his face may not appear in any criminal databases, making it harder to identify him. This murder has sent shockwaves through the business world, raising concerns about the safety of high-profile executives. The attack has already forced companies to reconsider the risks involved in routine executive duties, such as attending public investor events. Threats against corporate leaders have been rising in recent years, and this incident underscores the need for stronger protection. As investigators continue to sift through evidence, including hours of surveillance footage, they remain determined to bring the gunman to justice. The nationwide manhunt for the suspect is ongoing, and authorities are calling for the public's help in locating him. Before we close, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to Today Uncut to stay up to date on this developing story. Your support helps us bring you the latest news. We'll keep you informed as new details emerge. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for our next update.